Okay, CGTEARITUPRC, we going live. We are live. We're live. I'm going to hook my sledge up a little bit. I'm going to add some green parts to it. Um, I'm going to be reinforcing the body. I'm going to be hooking it up. So I'm going to do a little bit on live on camera, see who joins. I'm trying to see where I can see it from my account. And I can't look at it while I'm live. I guess not. No. Okay, so you gonna let me go live on two different devices? Hold on 1 second. I don't even know if anybody watching. I can't even. Nobody's watching. It's all good. I thought I could look at my live from my other channel from YouTube. No. Like, why can't I see it live? Okay, so I can't see it right now. Like, why not? All right. Well, I don't know how this is gonna work, but we're gonna push through. I can't see no comments. I thought I would be able to see another image of it from my other device, but apparently not because I can't find it live right now nowhere. No. Mm, I guess I could scream it. I guess I could. No, that's probably not gonna work neither. Three people. All right. Well, like I said, I'm finna reinforce my body on my young sledge. We're gonna go through the little process. I don't even think I'm gonna shoot the whole video, the whole process, but we're gonna reinforce this body on this young sledge. It is a little flimsy, especially around here. And the type of bashing I do, we're gonna need to tighten that flimsiness up a little bit, like no doubt. And then I also got a whole bunch of green parts because I got the young green one, and I'm gonna put some green arms on this bad boy, front and back. I got the green wing for this bad boy. Whole lot of green parts. Definitely got to put the green wheelie bar on it. Oh, yeah, green wheelie bar definitely had to go. And then of course I gotta change it up a little bit. Also put a little blue on there. Got some blue camber links, front and back turn links that I'm gonna put on there. And then I'm gonna use this tape. This is some cement tape. I did reinforce a body already, which is my Bigfoot body. Actually my X Monster body. I reinforced that bad boy the other day. It came out very, very well. I just did it first time just to see how it would go. And I used a couple different things yesterday. Yesterday I used some shoe glue, and then I also used the white tape, which is for drywall. And that came out great. No joke. It came out good on my Bigfoot. I'm gonna post that too, but it came out good on the Bigfoot. So I'm gonna try the same method with different material. It's supposed to be a little bit better material from this guy I watched on YouTube that is pretty much the goat of doing things. So I'm gonna put the arms and stuff on this bad boy a little bit later. A little bit later, not necessarily in this video, but in this live, but definitely a little bit later. But for now, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take this inner piece out, this skeleton, this shell that's supposed to make it somewhat stronger, which it does, but not these ends. Front is okay, but still, I just reinforced this X monster right here. This the body I just reinforced, and I gotta put it back together and everything. But let me tell you, like, so much stronger, and it ain't even that much heavier. I don't have a scale, I didn't weigh it, but it's not even that much heavier. But I'm gonna go ahead and reinforce this one as well. And I got a drill. I use my drill sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just like screwing and wrenching on it, taking it apart. I wish I can see my live on here on my iPad so that way I can see comments or if somebody's saying something. Because right now I got my phone facing towards me. I can't even see no comments. I got my iPad right here, and I thought I could see my live from my iPad, but apparently I can't. Or maybe I can. I just don't know how. But I I don't even know. Maybe I need to sign out of my channel on here. Maybe I need to sign out of my YouTube channel on my iPad and just look at YouTube regularly and then type my name in and see if I can find it live. Maybe I could do it that way and then I can see some comments maybe. I don't know. Like this my second time going live. First time going live was like they restricted me to I was able to go live, but it was private, nobody could see it. And then they like shortened it up. I'm not all that familiar with YouTube yet. I'm getting more familiar, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm just taking these screws out one at a time so I can get the skeleton out because to reinforce this body, you definitely got to take the skeleton out of here so I can lay everything down. And then of course, since I'm putting the tape on it with the adhesive, oh, you definitely got to recut your holes out. I'm gonna take a nice little drill bit I got and redo the holes, make them really, really the size they supposed to be with this pretty good drill bit I got. I usually ream my holes with the little reamer I have, but um with that the body being reinforced, I'm assuming the reamer is gonna be a little bit more difficult to do. So probably not gonna do that. We're just gonna use this nice drill bit I got. But yeah, I just actually really got into RCs not too long ago. Um, Probably about 5, 6 months ago. Hadn't played with an RC since I was like 16 years old. And I can tell you, from 16 years old to being 40 something years old, the RC game had changed. And I didn't even know it until I got into it. And I was like, boom, like for real, for real. Um, Fast, just the way the control they got, the handling, the suspension. Oh, my goodness. So much different than the remote control cars that I used to get for Christmas from Toys R Us. Toys R Us used to be my spot. What do you want for Christmas? Let me go to that little Toys R Us book. Yep, that. Yeah, man. Toys R Us was the spot. Almost done. Got a few more. I guess this is what live is about. Communicate with me. Although I can't. I'm so mad I can't see nothing. I'm finna check and see if anybody typing anything. Maybe somebody has left me a message on how I can see my live from my iPad. That way I can see comments and I can talk back and forth to people because I sure don't mind talking, answering, getting feedback, whatever. I'm new to the hobby. Like I said, just got in it about 6 months ago. Learned a lot. Got a couple people that I learned a lot of stuff from. And the stuff they talk about makes sense to me because I know how to work on cars. I know how to fix on cars, Been working and fixing on cars since I was driving cars, about 14, 15 years old. So, and a lot of it, same thing with these, honestly. Almost the same type of concept, especially the suspension, drivetrain. Some of these cars, especially the crawlers, got transmissions in them, 2 speeds, all that good stuff. So I'm still learning. I pretty much learn something new about RCs every single day, and that's one thing I love about it too. Let me check these messages and see if there's a way. I would love to see. I got my iPad over here and I can't even see any messages. All right, got some top pieces falling off. That one's not off yet. Let me see what's going on. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me. Okay, we got a couple people. Hi. I like. Say hi. I'm just checking. Like I said, I got my phone turned the opposite way, so I can't even really see. If anybody know how I can see my live from my iPad, because right now I'm filming from my iPhone, because the iPhone has a way better camera than my iPad, so I figure I film from the better camera, I guess. But maybe let me try signing out. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get back to this because I'm excited about doing this. So like I said, the first one came out good, and I can't wait with the better material to see how it comes out. But let me sign out of my account and then just see if I can just go on there regularly, like a regular user, and look at my name. How do I even sign out of? I ain't never signed out of my YouTube account before. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, where's this sign out at? Switch accounts. Did that work maybe? Okay, I guess let's go to this account. And let's type in, 'cause I do have another account. Let's type in my name and see if I can. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to try to see if I can see some comments while I'm working. Like I said, I got my iPhone facing this way, and here we go. Let's subscribe. Okay, so where's it live at? Okay, so is this not being, why come I can't even see it on here? Okay, so I'm really puzzled now because I'm on a different account and I don't even see nowhere where my live is at. Oh, wait. There we go. I just found it. All right. So now I can see some comments. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to the channel. I'm going first time trying this, but I'm going to maybe do it some more, see how it goes. Welcome in. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe please. I don't even know if you can see this without being subscribed. Like I said, I'm totally new to this. But we're gonna get it going. I see it's a little lag because I look over there and I see I'm bent over, but I'm not bent over. I'm standing. I'm sitting up. But we're gonna get the rest of this body off. I mean, the rest of this skeleton, this cage out of this body, so I can start laying down the reinforced tape. And then after the reinforced tape, of course, I'm gonna put the E6000 in there and see how that goes. But see, now I got a problem because I got my AirPods in my ear and I'm recording with my AirPods, but both my phone and my iPad is connected to my AirPods. So of course, when I turn the volume up on that, it wants to switch my AirPods to that. And I guess it's working good because when I talk, it lowers the volume. So now I don't hear myself as much over here. So I guess it's working out pretty good. As long as everybody can still hear me. And yo, what's going on, Daniel? How you feeling, bruh? I see you built the orange one. That's what's up. Yeah, I like the orange color. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna be real with you. The only reason I didn't get the orange, and I like the orange, I do. The only reason I didn't get the orange, Daniel, is because the bottom wasn't orange. I kid you not. That is the only reason I didn't get the orange. Why they didn't make the bottom of it orange is besides me. So the thing about it is, when I was looking at it, I was in the store in Hobbytown. I was talking to the person I talk to all the time, and we was looking at the pictures. And on one picture on Traxxas website, when they look at it sideways of the orange one, it looked like it's an orange bottom from the side picture. I was like, okay, this is an orange bottom. But when you look at the other pictures, the down picture showing the bottom of it, I mean the top of it, and the underneath picture is a gray chassis. So that's what's kind of throwing off. So we looked at that. And so I ended up buying the green one because I was like, no, I got to have the color on my bottom. And I like green. I don't have a lot of green vehicles. And I know they got a lot of green parts for these bad boys. So I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and get the green one. I kid you not. 2 weeks later, Summer hit me up and she said, guess what? Now they're going to make another Sledge with the orange bottom. I said, really? Maybe I'll get the one with the orange bottom as well. I don't know. Me too. It doesn't really bother me. No, I feel you. I feel you, Daniel. I feel you. All right, so I got all the skeleton out. Now I just got the body. So it's not brand new. I have ran this maybe like twice since I got it. Nothing hard. But I am going to grab some alcohol and some tissue real quick because my guru YouTube RC guy I watch says definitely if you ran it a few times, wipe it out just so the tape sticks a little better. And that makes sense because I do see a little dirt. There's definitely a little dirt in there. So give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab some alcohol and a paper towel real quick. So just lightly wipe the inside of that body out before I lay this tape down. Like I said, I like doing this. I came home, I just got off work. Just got off work not too long ago. So this is what I'm talking about. I don't mind working at all. Get off work and do a little bit more work. But this ain't work because this is fun. Don't feel like work at all. And honestly, my real job it's not work really to me neither because it's also fun and I have a great time and I love doing what I do. So it's cool. It's kind of like this. But yeah, that body definitely had a little stuff on it. Yeah, I'm just gonna wipe the body off just a little bit with a little alcohol on my towel, just to get any oils. Like I said, I was outside in this bad boy like twice, and where I'm at, it is snow and a whole bunch of salt. The snow and salt is actually left, but when I got this, there was plenty of snow and salt out there. And salt, oh my goodness, we know what salt does to vehicles. Plastic, metal, salt is not good. So I cleaned it off once, but we're gonna go ahead and clean it off just a little bit more. Now this body, I can already tell this body's gonna be a little difficult. Well, not necessarily difficult, because with this tape, you wanna lay the tape. Oh, let me grab my scissors. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, RC fam. That's what I'm talking about. RC community, it's a family, man. I talk to people online, watch their videos, get ideas, learn. It's an RC community, but it's the RC family to me. Bash Squad up in here. You know what I'm saying? Bash Squad is up in here. So, got the tape. And I'm going to start from the front and work my way to the back. Like I said, this tape is very flexible. You can bend it in and get it all in the grooves. And that's what you want. You want to get it all in the grooves. I know that's what I did with the first one. Don't get me wrong. I'm not no expert in this. This is my second vehicle doing this with. But I watched how to do it a few times. I did it once already to one of my vehicles. And that's all I really need. A couple times to watch, see how I do it. And once or twice to do it. And from there, it's on. And you definitely can leave a little overhang, because once I, put the E6000 on and it sets and hardens up, that's gonna be very, very easy to cut off. And it ain't gonna take away from the strength nor anything. So, like I said, I'm just taking my fingers and I'm just literally just running it and smoothing it down through all the grooves and everything as I go. I can say that on the first one I used too much tape. I did. On some places I put 2 pieces, a little extra tape. I didn't have to use as much tape as I did on that one, but that's okay because I learned. And I'm going to apply what I learned to this one. Oh yeah, this stuff definitely, I can say the gray definitely molds and sticks down to the car way better than the white did. I didn't have a big hard time with the white, getting it to stick down, but that stuck down good. Like even back here in the back where the body's, you know, shaped a little funny. It's stuck down in there really nice. So we're gonna keep it going. Yeah, the hobby, Daniel, the hobby is definitely getting expensive, bro. It's definitely getting expensive. It is. All these parts I just got that I ordered a while ago. I've been waiting for them to come in. I spent over $200 on these parts for my sledge. And we all know how much the sledge costs. And if you don't know how much the sledge costs, you can just Google it and look it up. Everywhere it's about the same price. But yes, the hobby is getting expensive. Even from the time that I've been in it, I see the expensiveness of it. But I'm gonna be real with you, Daniel. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. If I wasn't doing this expensive hobby, I'd be doing another expensive hobby. I used to collect Jordans, and that wasn't nowhere near as fun as this because my Jordans just sit in the closet. I can't even wear them all at the same dang time. And then I work a lot, so I don't even hardly wear them every day anyway because I be freaking working. So, and that was an expensive hobby. I sold a lot of my Jordans so I could start this hobby, but it is expensive, man. But for me, it's therapeutic, it's fun, and I don't mind paying for some fun. You know what I mean? And I don't mind having some free fun, which I always have a lot of free fun. But it's just like anything else I buy, man. That's expensive. I have a good time with it, and I enjoy it. And when you want to have a good time with something and enjoy it, it usually ain't too free. Don't get me wrong. There is a lot of things you can have a good time with and enjoy that, you know, ain't going to cost you no money. Definitely. But I work hard, man. And I play even harder. You know what I'm saying? So yes, it's definitely getting expensive. This is what I'm trying to get at. But yeah, it's you know, it is what it is. You got to kind of pace yourself. I have not been pacing myself. Like I said, I got in this hobby a couple of 6 months ago, and I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh yeah, I forgot about NASCAR. 13, maybe 15 vehicles, maybe 16 vehicles. So yeah, I went up quick. Yeah, definitely, Daniel. Money comes and goes all the time. It does, bro. Like, it does, especially for me. I work every single day. Like I said, I love my job. I work hard at it, and I have fun, bro. Money comes and goes. You're so right about that. Enjoy it. I do enjoy it. I'm going to continue to enjoy it. That I promise you. But yeah, I'm just going to have some fun with the RC, and I have been doing nothing but having fun. Oh my goodness. All the way to buying, all the way to bashing, all the way to breaking, all the way to fixing, all the way to upgrading. Oh man, I love upgrading. I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes I already know the vehicle I'm gonna get, and I already know what the weak points is from watching some breaks and watching some stuff already. And I make sure that I go right from there from the jump. I got something I'm working on right now. That's my 50th anniversary Bigfoot 10th scale, and I'm gonna put a VXL3 system in it, and a couple other things. I'm putting a power differential in it, taking that slippery spur out. So, and I'm doing that because I have a 4x4 Bigfoot that I've already done that to, and oh my goodness, it runs and handles just like I wanted it to. The build was a successful build. Like I said, I'm just laying this stuff down. Sorry, I got a little off topic. I know I'm supposed to be, showing what I'm doing with the laying of the reinforcing body. And I'm just, like I said, it's a tedious time. It is. It takes a minute to lay all it down because, like I said, you want to, it's sticky, not crazy sticky, but it's somewhat sticky, and you want to lay it down through the whole, through everything. So you have to lay it down before you can move forward or it's going to come up. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just laying it down, writing all them grooves, making sure I get the grooves before I move forward. Because like I said, if you don't get them before you move forward, it's gonna want to pull. And you ain't going to want it to pull. You want it to lay flat down. Like I said, I ain't an expert in this, but I have done it once before with the Bigfoot. And let me tell you, I used all my material. I didn't know how much material to get. So I just got 3 three tubes of goo shoe. Used all 3 of them. I got 2 big rolls of white. Didn't even go through the half of one because the rolls could do a lot. But I definitely used all the shoe goo, because that body's huge. You know, that's my X Monster body. So the body, I mean, I know it's a big body, but I didn't realize I was gonna use that much goo on the body. So now I'm gonna go to these shorter areas, and I'm just gonna cut it the length that it looks close to be. And from what my experience with that one, cutting it is not. I'm not finna. You're still gonna be strong. So even though you got a cut piece and not a full length piece like the other ones is, this cut piece is still gonna be strong. Because once you put that, in my situation right now, the E6000, it's gonna bond to it and hold on it. Like I said, none of this tape, I can feel none of that. All I feel is the shoe glue on the X Monster body I did. So, and I definitely, you know, I had to cut some pieces and not use full length pieces. So I can tell you that you definitely don't have to have full length pieces. To be honest with you, if you wanted to, you could probably cut a certain size strip out of the whole thing and just use that certain size strip and go over the whole car. Even if you have to lay it on top of the stuff that's already there, that's fine too. It's gonna stick right to it as well. Because when I cut the strips off and I'm laying it inside, it's definitely overlapping a little bit on the stuff that's already there, but that's fine too. That's just gonna make it stronger. I'm not gonna cut out like a certain shape to fit it in there. Nope. That's why I tried this different material, because it's supposed to mold better, and it does. It is molding a lot better than that white stuff. The drywall stuff. This is the cement one, but it's molding a lot better. The drywall stuff molded pretty good too. Don't get me wrong. But this one's rolling pretty. This is molding pretty good too when I push down with my fingers. And that's all it takes. It don't even take a lot of pressure. And it's not even like crazy sticky. See, it fell off my hand. But it does work, let me tell you. It does work. I'm gonna do the whole body. I recommend you laying the glue on here outside, because it is kind of strong. It's glue. I know the shoe glue was strong. I can just imagine this E6000 is gonna be a little strong as well. I don't think I ever used E6000, but I did used to do maintenance. I did used to use all type of caulking adhesive, and some of those stuff they kind of strong. And you also can do in half, so I can cut this in half if I wanted to as well, and that is still strengthening up too. But I don't necessarily need to cut it in half because it's laying pretty good. Like I said, I'm just putting it in there, letting the tape hang up off the body, and I'm just pushing it down to mold all the dips and turns. And I actually like this sledge a lot. Like I said, I got a whole fleet right here. But this sledge I've been looking at for a minute. And what really made me get the sledge is I was at a hobby town getting some parts for one of my vehicles, one of my rigs. And of course I seen the sledge on videos, and I seen the sledge, you know, looking at it on sale, looking at it, you know, while it's in the box and whatnot. But I was at the hobby town, and there was a sledge that was getting worked on, and it was just sitting out, and it didn't have a body on it, and I didn't know what it was without the body on it. And so I was like, hey, what is that? And he's like, that's a sledge. I was like, what? I was like, can you put the body on it so I can see how it looks with the body on it, you know, in person? Because don't get me wrong, you can look at stuff on sale, you can look at stuff through video. You can tell how it looks, but it's a little bit different when you see it in person and up front and being able to put your hands on it and pick it up or whatever. So he was like, yeah, I'll put the body on. So he put the body on it, and it wasn't a green one, it was a different color body. And I was like, wow, okay, I like the size of it. Because I got an XRT Ultimate, and it's big. You know, it's a fifth scale car, so it's a big car. That was the first big fifth scale car I bought, was my XRT. And then I got a Rustler Ultimate, I got a Bigfoot, I got a couple other 10 scale cars. So I never had, and then I got a Notorious and a Typhoon. So, but when I seen the sledge, it wasn't the size of no car I had, but it was a to me, it seemed like a good size when I was in the store, and I picked it up and held it and everything, and I was like, oh yeah, this seems like a really good size, the in-between size of my XRT and honestly my Rustler. It's an in-between size of them, and I'm glad it was a good pickup. I'm not even gonna lie, and it's a 6S vehicle, so it's quick as heck too. Like it's pretty quick. I had it sitting on my table on my Traxxas stand out of the box, and of course this one comes with the I got the Bluetooth module for it, so when I hooked up through the app, I could see the RPM to see how fast it was going and everything. And I kid you not, when I had it sitting up, off this wheels, of course, I had it sitting up on the table on the stand. I ran it full throttle. That mode went off almost like 66, 67 miles an hour. I was like, wow, okay. And that was straight out of the box. I didn't do anything to it. And I'm not saying that Traxxas app is 100% accurate with the speed, but it's really close. And I know it's really close because I use it for another vehicle that I have, and there's one of those speed things that's outside of my house that when you go by, it tell you how fast you're going. And I used to run my cars by that just to get a gauge on how accurate the app was on the speed. And honestly, it was only 1 or 2 miles off, really. So it's pretty doggone accurate. But like I said, it was sitting on my stand, no wheels to the ground or nothing. So of course it's gonna run a little bit faster. But still, I was kind of impressed with seeing 60 something like that out of the box without me gearing it up, nothing. So I was like, okay. But no, I like the Sledge. And the funny thing is too, now since I picked it up, I've been seeing a lot of videos of people also like, yeah, let me grab the Sledge, pick the Sledge up too. I watched another guy video, he just picked his up on like the 30th, like right before the the New Year. And so people are, the Sledge ain't bad. From the couple times that I ran it, I probably only put like 2 batteries. Yeah, I've only ran it twice. And even those 2 times I ran it, I didn't even run it until it died. I was only really running it to get the feel of it, to see how it felt. Because like I said, where I'm at right now, it's salty, like I don't know what. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of salt. So I ain't want to be out there too long. And like I said, as soon as I came in the house, I cleaned that salt up. So I'm almost done. Almost done. This didn't take long. The Bigfoot took me about 1.5 hours, and that was laying it down and gluing it because, like I said, that's also the X Monster Bigfoot. So it's huge, way bigger. The body's way bigger than this Sledge body. But no, this live is pretty cool. I appreciate everybody coming in. I saw a lot of people try the shoe glue method. I gotta try that one day. Yeah, Daniel, you definitely gotta try the shoe glue. The shoe glue works. I tried it. I got it. The shoe glue I got right here in my Bigfoot X Monster. I put the shoe glue and everything in yesterday. I just haven't cut the hose out and put the skeleton and stuff back in. But I can tell you, just from the first time I did it, the shoe glue works well. It works very well. The only reason I'm using this E60, E6000 is because I heard this works better than the shoe glue. So I'm gonna give this a try too. And I heard this works better than the shoe glue from somebody who I got the shoe glue idea from and learned how to do the shoe glue from anyway. Okay, so really this is like some real tape. I can't even find the end no more. Like, okay. I saw a lot of people, yep. I can't even find the end. This is like some real, like seriously? And it all feels the same because it's like that. Oh my goodness, I cannot find it. Like really? I'm gonna have to leave a piece out so it don't go back, so this don't happen no more. But I cannot find the end of my dang on tape. And I ain't done. I got maybe like 1, 2, 3, maybe like 4 more pieces. And I'll be wrapping up ready to okay, wait, I think I found it. Like, are you serious right now? Like, okay, wait a minute. We gonna find it. I'm trying to see a break in this yarn. I can't believe I cannot find the end of it. I'm sorry, y'all. But the Sledge man telling you thing is fast. Yeah, Daniel, the Sledge is fast, bro. It's definitely fast. Oh my goodness, I cannot find the end. Like I'm gonna have to open up a brand new one because. Oh wait. Here it is. You mean to tell me that's stuck on there that good? Yeah, I'm gonna leave some part hanging off so I don't go through that headache anymore. Maybe fold it over like that. Yeah, let me fold it over a little bit because that took me way too long to find the end of the doggone tape. But yeah, I can't wait to get more driving with the sledge. Like I said, I haven't drove it that much yet, Daniel, and everybody watching. But I'm definitely once this dry, cause I'm gluing it up tonight. Once it dry tomorrow, I'm putting the shell and everything back on. But while it's drying, I'm finna put all my green parts on, my green wings, my green arms, my green wheelie bar, cause that's gonna be messing with the chassis. I'm gonna have the body just sitting out drying out. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna put the rest of my green parts on there. I definitely like putting the colored parts on my vehicles. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a visual type of person. I learn visually. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely a visual person. So when I get something, it got to have a little color on it. You know what I'm saying? All my vehicles got a little color on it. My sledge already, I'm finna put color on it. I've already painted the wheels a little bit. Put a little bit of my little green here and there on the rims. Got them bad boys looking good. You know? Oh wait, let me forget. Let me not. I don't want to fight with that tape no more. So I ain't gonna fight with it no more. And I'm just running this all the way to the edge. I really am. Especially these edges, because these edges is really flimsy. And I make sure I got them really good on these edges on my truck. I was really on my Bigfoot doing the back because this X Monster, the bumper is not attached to the body. I got a Typhoon 6X coming, excited for. Oh yeah, I bet you are. And I already know that Typhoon 6S gonna be nice because I got a Typhoon 223S and it's nice. And my next buggy is gonna definitely be a 6S. I don't know if it's gonna be a Traxxas 6S or Armor 6S, but I'm probably gonna grab the Typhoon 6S too eventually when I decide to get another buggy. But yeah, I already know, Daniel. I already know, bro. I already know you're gonna be running that bad boy. You're gonna have to put some videos up so the RC family can see it, so the Bash Squad can check it out. You know what I mean? But I definitely want to check it out. I like checking out videos, especially, you know, somebody who's checking out my videos and supporting. Even if the person ain't checking out my videos and supporting, I still check out other videos. I mean, I really do, and that's honest truth. But you talking about you gonna have some cars, you got a video? Oh, I'm gonna come check it out, and I'm gonna watch it all the way. I'm gonna subscribe, cause I ain't like that at all. This ain't my daytime job. I'm on here having fun. You know what I mean? I'm on here learning. If I can teach somebody something, I mean, I don't know everything about RCs. No. You know, I know a little bit about RCs, and the stuff that I know works because I have tried it and did it myself. I wouldn't be talking about it or saying that it works, especially if I haven't tried it. But this body reinforcing, I can tell you right now, it works. And I haven't even bashed with it yet, but I can just already tell just by how it feels, just the more sturdiness of it than without having this on it. I already know it's gonna work. And there's a couple other methods that looks like they would work too. I know I've seen some people do Gorilla Tape. I see some people do Gorilla Tape. You just got started, bro. I'll be telling you, you're gonna have a blast. Trust me. Yeah, Daniel, I feel you, bro. I feel you because I got into crawling a little bit. I got a few crawlers. I got some crawler videos up. I like crawling. Crawling is his own beast at his own. It's almost like fishing, almost. You know what I mean? But I like crawling, so yeah, I definitely got a couple crawlers. I got my NASCAR right here. My NASCAR that I'm gonna start, and I have ran it a few times at the track, and it's crazy fun. But right now, I still just really love bashing. Like I said, I'm almost done. I got maybe 2 more pieces I'm gonna lay down, but as you see, I got the whole covered, and I pressed down everywhere, so it's laying in there totally flat. And so when I put that E6000 in there, it's gonna come out. I'm hoping a little bit better than that one. Just because, like I said, I'm doing the same technique. I'm just using different white tape because the white tape is made for drywall, and this tape is made for cement. To me, that's a no-brainer. Cement is heavier than drywall. You know what I mean? So I'm assuming this tape is going to be a little bit more tougher than the white one. So like I said, if something makes sense to me, from me figuring out, from already knowing a little bit of what I know, then I'm rolling with it. And so that's why I was like, yeah, let me try. And I was in the store too. And I seen the cement tape when I was in the store. But I had already had my mindset like, no, I'm gonna try the white tape first. I ain't gonna do the cement one now. And to be honest with you, I wish I would have did the cement one first. I do. I wish I would have did the cement one first. But the rest of my vehicles, they will have cement in them. I'm probably not gonna do my crawlers, or maybe I might do my crawlers. But I don't really damage them like how I'm gonna be damaging these. I'm tearing these up right here, and that's one reason why I did the Bigfoot, because that's my X Monster. It just got it not too long ago, and I already tore the back of the body up. But I can tell you what, I had 2 cuts. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show y'all real quick. I had 2 cuts on the back of this body on Bigfoot, because this was the really flimsy part, because it don't come with bumpers. The bumpers is on the chassis. I had 2 cuts coming from here going up on both sides. I did my shoe glue stuff on it, and I just got this on the outside to hold it. I'm gonna peel this off very soon. I didn't put glue on this. This is just to hold the frame in. But I can tell you what, I can't see those cracks. It's nowhere near flimsy like it was. Oh, the first method I used worked, so I know this material gonna work, and I'm pretty sure that E6000 is a little bit better than the shoe glue as well. So that's why I know it's probably gonna be a little tougher. I'm gonna find out for sure in a couple of days. But I appreciate everybody watching. Thank you for getting started, bro. Nice car. Appreciate your fun. Appreciate your fun facts. Appreciate you, man. You know, I got that young sledge, man. I got to get that sledge up and running right. You know me. But I appreciate you. Appreciate the love, guys. But yeah, like I said, I'm just getting started, having fun. And I'm just in here because I'm having fun and I want to share some knowledge with some people. And that's because I got a whole bunch of other knowledge from other people. They being nice enough to share. And I love learning, especially on a hobby that I'm spending good money on. You know what I'm saying? If I could prevent myself from breaking something, or prevent myself the heartache and pain that somebody else is going through, and show me how to not go through that and do it right, then I'm all for it. I'm doing it. And I let the tape go again. I actually forgot. I didn't even do this side of the body, so I got a couple of more pieces of tape left that I'm gonna put in this bad boy. And we're gonna put this one right here. But yeah, though, this is a very simple process. This is not, it's just tedious. You know, it's just really one of those tedious things where, like I said, you wanna take it and lay it down flat and not stick it too far forward, because then you won't be able to lay it flat. It's just one of them tedious things where you just gotta push down on that bad boy and lay it flat. I got one more piece, 2 more pieces, maybe 2 more pieces. Let me get this. I'm gonna get that full length one right there. Very simple, just tedious, kind of like arts and crafts. And I like to doing arts and crafts, kind of fast and quick and in a hurry. But I'm not a tedious work type of person. I'd much rather just hurry up and get it done right. And I'm just saying that because, like, painting the car, painting anything. Like I said, I just started painting my rims. Normally, 5 years ago, I wouldn't even think about painting them rims, because I got to go slow. I got to be very meticulous with it. I got to mask the stuff off, take the stuff off, I want paint to get on. And that's not what I like to do. My dad is a painter. He paint cars. He can sit there and paint. He always tell, son, let me show you how to paint. I can teach you how to paint cars. And I'm just like, Dad, I love you, but I don't want to learn how to paint cars. Like, I don't. Like, I'm going to be miserable in here trying to learn how to paint cars, because I don't want to learn how to paint cars. But he's good at painting cars. If you're really good at it, you can make a lot of money painting cars, or even putting wrap on or whatever. But this is tedious. That's what I'm trying to say. This is one of them tedious type of things that normally I'd pay somebody to do this. But at the same time, it's my RC car. I'm going to bash on it. I'm going to break it. I usually try to fix my cars. Now, I may drop it off at the shop to get some major stuff done to it or something like that. But most of the time, I break something, I'm fixing it. I want to try something out, like reinforcing my body, or I'm going to try it out myself. I'm definitely going to try it out myself. So, yep, I got one more piece I'm going to put in here. Like I said, I appreciate everybody watching the live. This is the first time I've actually went live and people's actually able to watch, and I'm able to see their text and everything. It's kind of cool, I ain't gonna lie. Especially because I'm talking about something I like doing. And I like doing RCs. I just got in it, but I'm gonna be doing this. At the end of it, I'm gonna have to, you know what, when I'm dead and gone, give all my cars away, You know what I'm saying? Give them to my kids if they want them. Just give them away. I want people to use them and have fun. Because I can't take it with me, but I'm going to have a lot. You know what I mean? This is a hobby that I really like. I'm having fun with it. I love driving them, jumping, speeding, all type of stuff you can do with it. I'm just now getting into racing. Racing is so fun. I was at the track at the Hobby Town where I live at. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know they was having practice racing that day. I just went in with my RC car. I did. I just filmed it, went in with my RC car, my NASCAR car, and sure enough, they was running practice laps. I was like, yes! Ooh, I turned that mug on so quick. It's like, hey, bro, what do I need? I said, it's out of the box. I haven't even ran it except in my kitchen. I said, what do I need so I can run on this track right now? He said, it's factory. I was like, yes, factory. Nothing I've done nothing to it. He said, you don't need anything. He said, you can go play right now. I was like, yes. Because, you know, on certain tracks, you can't have certain vehicles speed-wise because they tear up the carpet, stuff like that. You can't have dirty tires, you know, certain regulations. And I was able to pass everyone. I filmed it a little bit of me driving, but I really wasn't ready to film it because I just had my phone with me. I didn't have no stand. I was driving on the track with one hand. It was my first time on a swervy track like that. And this is a new car to me, so I'm not even really familiar with driving this car yet. So my one hand driving was not all that great. And like I said, I got a video up in my channel of me doing it. It's not a very long video, but I got a video of me up doing it. And yeah, it looked bad, and I had a blast. I can't wait. I got the schedule now, so I know exactly when they're racing, when they're practicing, when I got to go there for qualifying stuff, all that good stuff. So I'm definitely gonna get into that. Like I said, I like crawling. I like a lot of the stuff in this sport right now. I do. I just ain't really big, and only one thing I'm big in is bashing. Like I got more bashers than anything, of course. And I'm just going through, I got OCD a little bit. Very, very small part. Everything is folded up in the closet, you know, a little OCD. And so I'm just making sure everything is good. But everything is flat. As I said, these are hanging out. I'm just gonna let them hang out just like I did on that one. And when they dry, it's gonna be dry solid. And I'm just gonna cut these off. It's gonna be much easier to cut them off and get an accurate cut once these dry solid and everything. So since this is so small, like I said, my Bigfoot is big. I had to do it on the ground. I had to lay some stuff underneath it. This is small, fits right on the table. Boop. Doing it right here on the table. And what I think I'm gonna do, I got a telephone. I'm just making sure I ain't missing no messages. Oh man, hold on. But what I think I'm gonna do this time is, so I tried to get the stuff that comes in the caulking tube, where you use the caulking gun. There's a big tube you squeeze it out, but I couldn't find that nowhere. And if I want to buy it, I got to buy a whole case for $100, which I ain't ready to do that right now, because I really don't think I need that much. I got a nice amount of rigs, but maybe I might need a whole case for $100 now that I'm thinking about it. I might need a whole case because I got about at least a good, I got probably about a good 10 cars I want to do this to save the body. So maybe I should get the case. Probably don't get the case. But anyway, squeezing out of here, it sucks. It takes a long time. I don't get everything out. What I think I'm going to do this time, I think I'm going to peel this open and I'm going to cut this off. And because I really, what I'm going to do, same thing I did with that one, I'm going to squeeze a certain amount right here on top, lay that flat. Squeeze a certain amount right here in the middle, lay all that flat. Squeeze a certain amount in the back, lay all that flat. And I'm going to lay it flat with this. I used this yesterday. I threw the one I used away. I should have kept it and just cleaned it because it was all gooey and stuff. And this was only 99 cents. But it got paper on it. I'm going to leave the paper on. Maybe the paper will help out. I took the paper off yesterday, but we don't leave it on today. And so I'm going to just not use this top because I hate squirting out of here. That little hole, it seemed like it took me forever to squeeze it out. And it just seemed like I had so much left in there. So we're going to give it a cut on the end. And we're going to let all of it squeeze on out. Just like that. And so like I said, I'm going to just squeeze it right in the body. Oh yeah, see, that's much better. See, yesterday I'm fighting with it, I'm squeezing it. And I'm going to just, this is so much better. Actually, I'm going to just pour the whole thing in here because I know from yesterday when I poured a lot in here, I kept having to stop pour. Today, I'm pouring the whole thing in there, getting all the glue out of here as I possibly can. And then I'm going to start just rubbing it around. Arts and crafts time. Even get the rest of that glue out of there. Put that pack back in the bag. And like I said, I'm finna to just take my putty knife and just smooth this flat throughout the whole car. Lightly, because I did know yesterday I was kind of doing it hard. I don't know why I was trying to rub it so hard, but I was kind of peeling the stuff up because I was rubbing the opposite way on the way the tape was laid down. But there's really no reason to rub on it hard. Just a light rub. This glue is so soft right now, it's gonna go wherever you rub it, and that's what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm just taking it and just rubbing it all around. I'm gonna rub it all the way up top, everywhere, the whole body. Wherever I got this tape is where I'm gonna rub this glue at, and just smooth it out. And I'm like I said before, I'm new to this hobby, so if I wouldn't have seen some reinforced videos about it, and plus my hobby store, they're really good at giving me information that I don't know neither. And I actually heard about this first from them. They was like, hey, it's the stuff you can get, you can shoe glue it, move this, move that. They was like, there's some videos, you can watch how to do it. And I was like, cool, I'm gonna try it. Because there's some guys up there who work at the Hobby Town, but they got some nice rigs. They customize their stuff. They know what they're doing. So when they tell me something, I'm gonna listen because they've been in the hobby way longer than I've been in the hobby. And like I said, I've seen a couple of their vehicles, I've seen them running them, and they got some nice rigs. So that's where I really found out about reinforced body. I didn't know anything about, didn't even think about reinforcing my RC bodies out of the few that I had already had and be bashing and tearing up the body. I was just like, dang, these bodies are soft. Had a couple bodies in my cart, so when I break a body, I can just go buy another one and just put it right on. But I was like, shoot, I heard about this reinforcing. I was like, no, I'm gonna try reinforcing instead of keep buying bodies. So here I am with the reinforcing. See, like I said, that one tube really only did the front of my car. This car is a decent size too. I ain't gonna lie. I know I got a couple other cars that's not gonna take that much, like my Mini Max. I mean, not my Mini Max. I'm sorry. My Mini XRT is not gonna take very much because it's a very small body. But did I get 2 or did I get 3? I only got 2 of these. Oh man, 2's pushing it. I really only got 2. Yeah, two's gonna be pushing it. Oh, 2's gonna be pushing it. Well, I'm gonna have to make 2 work. I thought I got 3. This time I'm actually gonna pour out of the tube, out of the top, because I wanted to get in specific areas at a time because I only have 1 tube left. For some reason, I thought I bought 3 tubes, but apparently I did not buy 3 tubes. So I want to squeeze it out where I actually want to go. I really didn't want to do it like this, but it's okay. We improvising. This is what this is about. Like I said, this is only my 2nd time doing it. I'm not claiming to be the GOAT at reinforcing bodies or nothing like that at all. Not even a little bit. It's my 2nd body I'm reinforcing. So I'm learning as I go as well with you guys. So let's screw that top back on a little bit and let's put it where I put the glue at. See, that's nice right there. I got it specifically where I want to go, and that's around these edges right now. And it's working out good. Yep, right on in there. And I just rub it and cover the whole area. Honestly, that's all I'm doing. Covering the whole area. Yeah, I like having fun with RCs. I like having fun, period. That's what I do. I work hard and I play harder. If it's not with RCs, it's with my Tahoe. Going somewhere, having fun out. Oh yeah, I definitely like having fun. But this has been my main fun right here, my RC show. I got some nice rigs. I ain't gonna, no capping. I feel like I got some pretty decent rigs. I wasn't even finna do I wasn't even finna do a channel. I mean, I had a YouTube channel a long time ago. I uploaded 1 video of me rescuing a raccoon. But I wasn't even gonna do a channel because I'm just like, whatever. But a buddy of mine was like, bro, you got content people would want to see, man. He's like, shoot the videos and put it up, man. I'm just like, nah, bro, yeah, but we want to watch this, man. But then I got to think about what he was saying, and he was absolutely right, because that's what I do, is watching people do RCs. it's my new hobby. So I'm trying to learn. I'm trying to see videos. I'm trying to, get my learning curves down and not make mistakes. And you know what I'm saying? So what's better way than watch somebody else fix their mistake and tell you what they did wrong to begin with? So I was like, yeah, bro, you're right. I might be able to, get some people to watch. And it ain't been too bad, I guess. Like I said, I ain't trying to do nothing except on here, have fun, learn from my RC community, pass on some information, and just, go from there. I ain't trying to do nothing else besides that. I got one person watching, that's fine with me. One person sticking here with me, appreciate you. Appreciate you. You know what I mean? I can't, who is it? Can I see the person that is? I don't even know. Yet, because like I said, I've just started with this stuff, so I'm not 100% sure. So whoever it is, thank you very much. Once I figure out how to tell who it is and everything, I will be much better at this. But we're going to go from the bottom this time because, man, it takes so long to get it out the top. And also, too, I was putting some actually on it and rubbing it, and that was actually helping, too. That actually did help out yesterday, too. I forgot about that. I was actually putting it right directly on my little, yeah, there we go. Right directly on my little pad, my little scraper or whatever you want to call it. And that actually helps out a lot, too. I forgot about that. And it does. See? I can really get it laid down now. There we go. Yep. And also I learned too from yesterday how to try to go the same way with all this stuff too. So that way when I'm rubbing this brush on it, I'm not rubbing the film up. I'm not rubbing the film up at all. But it dries so nice. Oh my goodness, it dried so nice yesterday. I woke up in the morning, I was like, oh heck yeah. It looked really good. I was very, very surprised. Well, not really, because like I said, I seen a couple videos on how to do it, and I kind of took my time yesterday doing my X Monster, and that's another reason why it did take me quite a bit of time to do X Monster, because I was like I said, our first time doing it, I was just trying to go slow. I wasn't in a big, huge hurry. And yesterday was the first time I did it. Today's gonna be the second time I did it. So I figured let's do it again while it's still fresh in my head. I was able to find some parts today that I need to get this done, which is sometimes not very easy to find this glue stuff. But I was like, let me go ahead and get it done and get it out the way today. And then they called me, like, Corey, your parts came in. I was like, oh, heck yeah, let me go get my parts from my sled. So that way, I'm definitely finna do the sled because I got the parts. The parts came in, my green parts came in, and I can reinforce the body today. So I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna reinforce the body today because while the body is drying, I can be putting in my green parts and stuff. And yeah, this took 2 packs, but the 2 packs is it. That's pretty much all I'm gonna need for this car. But it definitely took the 2 packs of glue. That's why I wanted to get the bigger one with the caulking in it, because I already knew it was going to take a nice amount of glue, because like I said, I just did my X Monster yesterday, and the X Monster took a nice amount of glue. It really, really did. I used 3 of these tubes. I used 3 of those shoe glue tubes yesterday on my X Monster. 3. And to be honest with you, I could have did 3.5. I really could have went 3.5. Okay, so I got a little bit more glue to do, and then I'll be done gluing it down just a little bit. Front fender right here, because I want to make sure I get a nice amount of sticky stuff on the front and the back, because I feel like that is the weakest spot on this whole truck as far as the shoe, the body. So, but it came out pretty decent. I like learning new stuff, and I ain't afraid to try it. I mean, if I had to mess this up, hey, I just messed it up, and I learned the next time what to do and what not to do. So I don't mind trying something for the first time. I mess it up, hey, I mess it up. I do my best to try to fix it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's an easy fix, sometimes it's not, but it doesn't matter. Whether it's hard or whether it's easy or hard to fix it, I'm still gonna fix it. So you might as well get at it. But yeah, no, I appreciate everybody who came, everybody who watched, everybody who liked. I encourage you to stay tuned. I'm gonna have more videos, stuff like this. Put stuff together. I'm probably just gonna shoot a couple of shots of me, you know, putting all the green parts on here as well. Probably shoot that today too. It's a good time for me to shoot. Like I said, I'm off work right now. Just a pretty good time to shoot. Quiet around here. My better half is at work. So, not bad. And oh yeah, it's definitely holding. It's definitely holding. This I can see this stuff is gonna work out pretty nice too. I can already tell. I want to see if I can squeeze a little bit more glue in his back area. See if I can squeeze a little bit more out. Or better yet, maybe I can just bring some glue from there over to here, because I got a lot of glue. Seems like a lot of it is running down the bottom. Okay, there we go. Bring a little glue from the bottom. And a little glue from the side over here. And a little thick over here. And bring some of this glue down. Oh yeah, we got plenty of glue right here. Oh yeah. Put some of that glue right there. Okay. Not too bad, not too bad. See anybody else join? Got 2 people, 6, 7. Well, appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, I'm almost done. I just wanted to shoot a quick live real quick. Just showing me putting some adhesive down, reinforcing my body, which I just did. The body is it's already starting to dry. That's what dang on sure. The body is reinforced. I gotta let it dry all night, all day tomorrow. They say let it dry for about 24 hours, and of course, Bigfoot probably, it ain't drying no more. It seems like it's done drying. But yeah, they definitely say let it dry for about 24 hours. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more glue out of here. I can go for a little bit more. See what we got. A little bit more in that front, because I'm telling you, that front, not as flimsy as the back, but the front definitely a little flimsy. I say you just want to get that glue to go through there and stick on the body as well. And that's all the whole point is. To get that glue in all those grooves, baby. Yeah. We're having some fun, man. This is fun. I ain't gonna lie. At first I was like, I don't want to do this type of stuff. It's tedious. But honestly, I could put that little tediousness to the side, especially if it's gonna make my body last longer and be much stronger. And I can already tell that's exactly what it's gonna do. For sure. That's without a doubt. I was a little worried. I ain't gonna lie. I put that on my ex-monster last night. I was a little worried. Like, I don't know how it's gonna turn out in the morning. And I got up in the morning and checked it. I was like, oh, heck yeah. Left for work, checked it when I got back. I was like, oh yeah, it's nice. It's gonna be nice and tough. And it's gonna be the same way. But yes, thank you guys very much. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Like I said, I just wanted to do a quick live, which this ain't quick, but I just wanted to show how to reinforce a body. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I got all the glue out of that one. Holy cow, ain't no more glue left in there. I just wanted to show how to reinforce a body from what I've already done and from what I watched, and it's not too hard to do. And this stuff don't smell nowhere near as bad as the shoe glue did. I ain't gonna lie to you. This does not smell nowhere near as bad. Shoe glue smelled. That stuff was horrible. I was a little in here feeling myself with that shoe glue aroma in the air. Don't get me wrong, I had the window open and everything, and I had all the windows open and everything, but oh man, I miss a little spot back here. My work phone just went off. Man, I miss a little spot. I need a little bit more glue. I can't believe I only bought 2. I thought I bought 3 packs. Oh man, I thought I bought 3 packs. I only bought 2 packs? Let me check something real quick. I swear I bought 3 packs of that. Or did I take the last 2 that was on the shelf? I must have put the last 2 that was on the shelf because it would be right here. I don't see it. For some reason, I don't know why I thought I had 3. But man, I definitely need a little. I missed a spot back here. I didn't even see. If I could just squeeze a little bit more glue in this spot right here, all I need is a little bit, honestly. Let's see what we can get out of here. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's a big old glob coming out. Okay. Okay. Hey, y'all. Appreciate you joining. And this is me. What you see right now, this is me. This is how I am. I'm quirky. I think I'm somewhat funny. I used to have my kids cracking up. They be like, Dad, you crazy. You crazy, Dad. But you know, I'm the kids, so they gonna say those type of things anyway. But yeah, I used to have them little jokers cracking up. But I'm just me, man. I just like enjoying having fun. Got me a new hobby. And I have fun with my new hobby. I've been learning a lot from my new hobby. And I'm gonna continue to get it in. I'm gonna continue to tear it up. Like my channel says. CG's Tear It Up RC. We're gonna tear it up. Yes, I'm fixing it to get it harder and stronger just so I can tear it up. And then when it's tore up, I'm gonna fix it again. I'm gonna fix it again. Everything laying down pretty good. It's not looking bad. I'm just going by, just checking, putting a couple of fill downs on it. Same thing I did with the Bigfoot. Like I said, I got OCD a little bit, but I'm gonna stop here in a minute because it looks like I got pretty much everything covered. The smell's not that bad. It is definitely not as bad as the shoe goo. And this is the E6000 I'm using. So I'm hoping that that's not going to be a sign that it's not going to stick very good because it's not as strong. The scent isn't as strong, but I don't mind the scent not being as strong. But yeah, that's about it right there. Everything looks good, actually. It's looking like it's going to hold very, very nice. You got glue going all the way in the front. And I was a little worried when I did the Bigfoot that I didn't put enough around the edges, but oh my gosh. Like I said, once I got up and checked this morning, all them edges is tough. This really works. I'm no capping. If you don't believe me, look, try it yourself. I guarantee that your body will be stronger. It don't have to come out perfect. It don't have to look perfect. What I think I'm gonna do too is, cause I don't mind it. I don't mind the way it looks underneath the bottom. I don't care. But what I think I'm gonna do is, I got a little glue on my body, but that's okay. I know how to get that little glue off with no problem. What I'm gonna do is, I think I'm gonna spray paint it black. I'm definitely gonna spray underneath my Bigfoot black. I'm definitely gonna do that. But I think I might spray it black. I don't know, maybe not. I don't mind the way it look. I mean, it just looks like thread going through the body. I don't mind that at all. Man, I can't believe I got a lot of glue in some spots. I'm just rubbing that little excess glue that I got in certain spots out. That's all. Just spreading it around. It ain't always dry. I mean, it's still workable. I still can spread this stuff around. That's what I like about it too, because it's not like dries crazy fast on you where you don't have no time to spread it around. I got plenty of time still moving and spreading stuff around if I want to. Don't get me wrong, it's getting a little harder to do, but this stuff ain't dry. It ain't like super glue where as soon as you touch it to the surface, it's like instantly stuck and you ain't got no room to play or move. No, that's not how the E6000 work. It's a little different. Okay. All right, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This was my first time going live, and people were able to actually watch it while I'm live. This was crazy cool. I am going to be doing more lives, and I can tell you too right now, out of my mouth, I can tell you right now, in the future, I am going to be doing giveaways. I'm going to be giving away some stuff. I'm going to shoot me going to the store buying something. I'm going to shoot me coming home. I'm going to shoot me
you know, giving it away. I'm gonna give something away brand new, not one of mine. I'm not. I mean, I will give one of my rigs away, not now. You know what I'm saying? I'm not at that point yet, but I don't mind buying a brand new one and giving a brand new one away for the channel, of course, for the community, for the, you know, I entered a raffle, and won and got the car sent to me, and the car sitting over there. It's my Rubicon crawler. I won that in a raffle, and all I had to do was make a comment and like and subscribe. And I was already liked and subscribed, and then I seen that he was doing a giveaway, and of course I went and commented on the video, and I won. I cannot believe I won. Like, I'm not the type of person who win things like that. Like, every once in a while I win a raffle that I enter, you know, win a cup or win a knife or something like that, which is fine. I love winning stuff like that. Anything free I'll take. But I commented and I won. You know what I mean? And I was excited as heck. So of course I got to give back. I mean, for me it only makes sense. It only makes sense for me to give back. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. So yes, in the future, not sure exactly when, but sure enough, if you tuned in and you got those notifications on, you're going to know exactly when, because you're going to get notified when I announce it. But oh, definitely in my future, giveaways is coming. For sure. I got to give back. I have to give back. I've learned so much from people on their YouTube channels. I learned so much from people in the hobby at the stores. I learned so much from trial and error. I got a free car already. Ain't, like I said, ain't even been back in the hobby a year. Got a free car. Of course, I gotta do a giveaway. I mean, to me, that only makes sense to me. That only makes sense to me. So hey, in the future, that's what we're gonna do. And I'm all done. I'm putting my putty knife. That's what it is. Putting my putty knife down. I'm all done. Thank you, everybody, once again for tuning in. I appreciate you. Hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I got a little glue on my fingers, but that's okay. I know in a couple of videos I watched, they're like, make sure you wear gloves. You're gonna have glue all on your fingers. You're right. I did it yesterday. I had a little bit of glue on my fingers, but not much. Not bad. I tried to be a little neat. But the reinforcement is done. I'm going to let this bad boy dry. But in the meantime, while it's drying, I'm definitely going to add some parts, some different colors to my young sledge. But thank you, everybody, for tuning in. CG's Tear It Up RC live. First time able to go live where people actually can see it while I'm live. Because I was able to go live before, but it was private, couldn't see it. And then they did like a little small clip of it. But thank you very much for the people who did tune in, who liked, for the people who subscribed. I appreciate you. Much love coming from CG's Tear It Up RCs. Bam!